Namaskaram everyone. How are you guys doing? Hope you are well, good, having fun. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to Bangalore, and actually we went for shopping with Omboy yesterday, and to get him a white kurta. He has sent me the video. Stupid fellow is sending me email to WeTransfer. I don't know how I'm downloading this. Okay, I downloaded it. Linga consecration. Okay, there it is. I downloaded it and now it's online. Hey guys, what's up? How are you doing? Namaskaram Prachi Akka. Thank you for coming online, Akka. Winter is going away. Good. Namaskaram Daidana. Hey Sudaka. Hey Abhishekana. Pranavana. Namaskaram. Pranavana. Live one. How was the sadhana today? Good, Anna. I did my Angamartana. Everything. Feeling actually very active. I think the diet has settled down. I just eating 2 times a day. I just realized how much unnecessary food I was eating. Because with just 2 meals a day, I'm like, good. I'm having one, like a little bit of protein it's a vegan protein. It's called Karveda. It's very nice, just in case I have a little bit spoonful of that. I have bought a new Devi pen. What to do with the old one? The old one actually I have kept near in my puja place, like where I do my sadhana. I kept near the Devi picture. I also don't know what to do with it. So yeah. So if you have a puja room, you can keep it. Then I don't know how to dispose it, or maybe do we take it back to the ashram? I don't know how it is. Yes, I'm coming, Anna. Me and Omboy will be reaching tomorrow. Some people say we should take back to Devi. I don't know how that works. I really don't know. Maybe I have to check that. Namaskaram Yashandana. Hey Soundarya Akka. How are you, Akka? Namaskaram Mayangana, Rubulaka. 11 watching, 2 likes. Hit the like or dislike. कैसे हो देवांशना? सब ठीक? How are things going? Namaskaram Sayana, how are you? Ooh, let me see. Hello, type in a comment. Hello. I'll feature my own comment. Vasamana. My left wrist hurts when I do shisho. So practice related queries, it is better to ask Ishanga. Like, yeah, Anna. So my initiation is on 29th of this month. Beautiful, Akka. So do come for Mahashivratri if you can, okay? I think today was the first initiation, if I'm not wrong, and 2 or more days also initiation is there, right? Yeah, nice. This time, by reason I'm doing Shivanga, actually. Yeah. Hey, Kashti, thank you. Love you too. Life is going good. Good, Kashti. Life is going good. Yeah, feeling a bit sleepy. I don't know. I think it's good. Now I'm feeling... Earlier, I was not eating too much food, but I was not able to sleep. But now, Shivanga and all, I'm getting good sleep. Namaskaram, Kamalana. How do you feel? Hmm, sometimes when it's, I don't know. It would be live media. Oh, it's very bombastic. It's like I overwhelmed. Most of the time I've seen Sadhguru from far, I did not feel that overwhelmed. But once time in Kashi, and yeah, that was very overwhelming for me to be in his presence. But more than seeing him physically, for me, I think it's when he's not there physically. It's when I feel his presence a lot more. I feel like sometimes, yeah. Cold gone completely. Did you take any medicine or because no, I haven't taken any medicine, but I was eating my neem and turmeric regularly. Sadhana, yeah, that's it. Nothing. I have not taken any medicine. Not Kashti. Kashti is just channeling. Oh, okay. Collab with where Vinodana, where Vinodana is so huge. He's doing such awesome work. Yes, Yashandana, I'll be volunteering Mahashivratri. Anna, is it okay to do what we want when family is not okay with? See, family will be okay, not okay a lot of times. See, family means they really want the best for you. Right now, what they think is the best for you might not be what is actually best for you. So if that is the case, sometimes yes, you have to struggle, you have to push it. But once they see that you're actually happy and doing well, if they're actually your family and they love you, they will anyway understand it. Yeah. So, but it takes its time, and now it'll take its time. So, but you do what you have to do, but try to maintain that balance of not pushing them too much. Also, do you see Sadhguru as your guru, even though Shambhavi didn't work out to some? So, for me personally, I personally never felt that Shambhavi has stopped working. I've just felt, it's my expectation that it should work in the way it was initially. But I think Shambhavi is definitely doing its thing. Even today, whenever I feel a little down, I increase. I do twice my Shambhavi. So, and seeing whether Shambhavi works or not is not my. On the day of initiation, I knew Sadhguru is my guru. That feeling is never going to go away. That is not a feeling. It's coming. It's there deep. I feel ingrained all over me inside. It cannot ever go. Is what I personally know. It's not a feeling. I know it. So it's whether I'm in hell, whether I'm in heaven, Shambhavi works or not. Sadhguru for me is my. And till date, for me, Shambhavi is the go-to practice that I always go to whenever whatever happens outside. I do my Shambhavi because I know there are limited things I can do to settle outside things. But if I do Shambhavi, I'll get settled within, which helps me to work a little bit more effectively outside. It's been 4 months since you're not feeling significant changes. What to do? So this is the thing, Anna. Sadhguru tells do it for 6 months. If it's not, you leave it. So if you think it's not working, it's up to you, and I'll let you make that call. But I would suggest before you leave it, for many people, Shambhavi, my Hatha Yoga practice might be the one. Maybe what you need is a physical. Maybe it's Angamardana, maybe it's Surya Kriya. I would suggest before you totally decide to leave it, combine it with a Hatha Yoga practice. And still, if it's not working, it's your call, and you do what you feel is right. If it's not working, it's not working. Say anything about Sadhguru in experience. What can I feel, Anna? Sadhguru. What can I feel about Sadhguru? There's nothing I can feel. Whatever I feel is just nothing. Every compulsion, no, definitely just slowly getting. 4 years of Shambhavi is nothing, Anna. Sometimes yogis spend lifetimes, getting there. I've just spent 4 years. That's nothing. No, I'm not about leaving. I'll continue. But if I just ask something, nothing. No, nothing is wrong with him. You see, the practice is like that, Anna. It gives you when it is right for you. Maybe you might be seeing someone, maybe you must be far ahead, or you're feeling why it's not working for me. But just understand that we're at least on the path. Someone may be far ahead. but we are on the path. Most people do not even find the path, they go in the opposite direction and never ever reach. But at least we are on the path. That itself is a privilege, I feel like. For me personally, we are on the path. There are many people who, I see get into ecstatic states, who practices just on. Those things don't happen for me like that, to be very honest. But it's a privilege for me to have a life guru and, just be on the path. But at the same time, a lot of us struggle. So we need each other's company, to keep it going, because it gets hard alone on the path. Even though we are on the path, it might get lonely. So it's good to have some company. I have done iComp online, but feel like I'm not prepared for completion yet. Should I wait? Up to you, Anna. If you feel like that's something within you saying, your call. But in the meantime, try a hatha yoga. Actually, doing a hatha yoga will prepare you more so that you can sit more comfortably. Go for Surya Kriya or Angamandana or yoga, whichever you feel like. How do we know we are on the path? So in one video, Sadhguru says, one person asks him, I've done inner engineering, but how do I know who is my guru? So Sadhguru answers is like this. If there is someone there who's telling something, and if you feel like it is working for him, then you must, just do what he says. So if you feel like, someone has shown you a path and that person has already traveled that path, and if you feel like what you're looking at that person is working and he's living his life daily, and whatever he says is what he does, then maybe, our minds are like that. We always have a confusion. Are we on the path? Are we not? But I think this is a good test. Like, whatever kriya you're doing, who you learned it from, see if that person who has given it to you, if what he says is how he's living his life and what he's doing. If you feel, then you're on the path, is what I feel like. And I went for shampoo initiation, and is what are the things to be taken care when I will go for other practices. I didn't understand the question, Anna. You have already been initiated in shampoo. Are you talking about volunteering? Anna, you don't like to be alone in spiritual path. Whether we like it or not, we are always alone only, Anna. There is no much company. What I'm saying is, when we are struggling, the physical world, sometimes talking to other people, sometimes talking to people who are going through same, helps us to not be again do the practices and understand that this is all part of the journey. Because my thought travels at the speed of light. Thoughts always travel faster than that. Hi. Will Sadhguru initiate us Surya Kriya like Shambhavi or Shanga? So whichever practice, Anna, wherever you're doing, it's all initiated by Sadhguru only. So see, the physical presence of Sadhguru doesn't matter. Actually, Sadhguru himself has initiated more people than I've ever seen physically. So I have never, my class, I'm not, Sadhguru was not there physically, but I've been initiated. So millions of people around the world have gone through the same only. Yes, and then I was there during Naga Pratishta. Hi, Anna. Hi, Jenny. But does thoughts actually travel? I don't know. I'm not an expert on that. But in Autobiography of a Yogi, just before we found the radio and or, in that book, Yogananda Paramsa's Guru actually puts his thought in another person to, take something. So at that time, he said to Yogananda, right now you might think it's a miracle, but in future you will have a lot of equipment where, rays will just pass, microwaves, radio waves, and an instrument will catch it. So yes, I think if we work, if you know the correct things to do, like the correct kriyas, maybe there are certain kriyas to develop that, I personally don't know, then yes, that's a thing, that the skill that one can acquire. I don't know Vasudeva now. It's better to ask your Ishanga. I'm not trained to, answer practice related queries. As Buddha said, you should walk alone on this path. Anna, should we have friends in life? Because great people don't have any friends in life. Who said great people don't have friends? Definitely have some friends, Anna. Don't be choose good people. It's good to have friends. Why not? Definitely have friends. Or are you saying you're so great that you don't have friends? Is that what it means? All good or great people have friends only. And I don't know how you define as great, but it is. See, you do not need to make friends. If you are a very pleasant human being, if you're very joyful and happy, even if you do not want to make friends, people would want to be around you. And yeah, that's how it is. So do not. I would suggest don't try to go and make friends or anything. Just make yourself into a pleasure, joyful, playful human being. You will see that you will attract that kind of people around you. I'm sleeping 8 hours after starting Angamardana. I've noticed that with yogasanas, I woke up within an hour. Don't worry about sleep timings and all. Give the body its rest. So Angamardana is a physically hectic practice, so your body might be adjusting. So you just give it its time. I do not know whether it will eventually for 8 hours and all, but you just do the practice. Do not force. See, do not. I know Sadhguru says, we need to sleep less, but do not take it into account. Okay, Sadhguru says that. So if I get more sleep, that means I'm wasting my time. No, allow your body, give its rest, and let it do and let it do its own thing. Do not force it into anything. When the time happens, your body understands and it'll do. Yes, Anna, it's the same thing. Local Hatha Yoga teacher or anywhere, it's always a practice given by Sadhguru only. And Hatha Yoga teacher, it's initiation. It's like you're learning the practice. So it's a different way of Hatha Yoga happens. Don't compare it with inner engineering initiation and all. It happens in its own different way. So yeah. If you're initiated with Sadhguru in online, can you expect whether it's online or offline initiation? And that's something for you to work. It's don't go for all this. Yeah, I know Sadhguru says all this, but don't take it too much. Oh, this birth. You're given a tool. See how you can deeply involve yourself in it. You take care of that tool. Don't. These are all things. Being born. This will I be having a next life or not? These things. Our mind is just trying to find out ways to not do things. It's our mind's game. It always finds things. So don't give it much importance. Let it come. You just involve yourself in the practice. And after joining Isha, are you feeling happy? Can't you get all bad again bad? Of course, I'm happy, but does that mean I do not have my old memories? Definitely, old memories come. Yes, I get sad, I get depressed, but it's just that sometimes I do not get lost in it so much like before. It's not that I've lost my memories or something. Definitely, those things come up. Nowadays, I'm considering my practice. Awesome, Anna. Guys, I love how you guys are talking among yourself. So please do join my Discord where you can, talk to each other even when there is no live. You can just communicate. So the Discord link is in the description. Please do join that. What's the main difference you find after and before marriage? So as far as spiritual journey is concerned, there's no difference actually. Because I know my spiritual journey I have to do on my own, whether it's my sadhana or anyone. I can't ask my partner to do my practice for me, right? So it's the same thing. It becomes a little more planning is needed. I need to, more activities. So I need to plan when I need to do my practice. Sometimes I'm not able to do certain practices. But other than that, it's the same only. Isha Kriya is for 48 days, Manla. What if I break it? Then just restart that 48 days again. Are there any Havan and Yajnas performed? No, like during consecrations and all certain process happen, but I'm not an expert on Havan and Yajna, so I'm not sure. Yes, Anna. Okay, guys. What to do when you have so much fear about everything surrounding me? See, fear, it's there because you're not able to see things as they are, right? So when that clarity comes, it'll automatically go. So try to include a yogic practice. Try to eat healthy. Try to read and see good content, and you will see slowly your brain has power to rewire itself. Fear has been wired right now, but with the yogic practices and with your conscious choice, it can be rewired. So it's something you can take care. Har Har Mahadev Shambho. Okay, guys, thank you for coming on the live. Shambho. Bye.